This fight obviously went very quickly. It went largely according to your expectations, but I got to take you back to the beginning, right? I'm seeing them cutting tape off your foot. You absorb a groin strike 7 seconds in, so start a little bit hairy there, Chan.
Yeah. So I broke my toe when I fought Chael Sonnen years ago, and ever since then, every day at practice, I tape my toe just to ensure that it doesn't pop out again. Every once in a while, the toe is totally fine, but every once in a while, if I pivot on it too hard, it sends the most excruciating pain up my body, and I just never want to compete without my toe taped again. So hopefully the proper people hear me, and I don't run into this issue again. But you know what? I knew being a world champion, being in my position, nothing is supposed to be easy.
Right.
And so, Baltimore Ravens, my brother Arthur taught me that you got to have skin like an armadillo. And so I was having tape issues. I said, you know what? Screw it, who cares? Nothing's gonna stop me. I want to be in there. It's time for me to eat. So they cut the rest of the tape off my foot. They left my toe taped, and it was awesome. We get into the fight. I get kicked in the balls. I'm not sure if I can say that.
You already did.
Right away. I get kicked in the balls right away. It had a nice amount of power on it. It actually didn't hurt me too bad, but I didn't want that strike to go unnoticed. So I stopped. I acknowledged it.
Smart.
And and fight continued, and got an early finished.
You know, Jon, one of the most interesting things I saw from Fight Week was at the press conference, and you systematically broke down every weakness that you saw in Ciryl Gane's game, and he was sitting right next to you. Did all of those weaknesses that you saw play out here tonight that you could get that submission in the first round? Third fastest submission. Let me get this right because I just got this information. Third fastest submission in UFC heavyweight title history.
Wow, that feels really good. That feels really good. We were really well rehearsed. I believe that I'm a product of my team, and one thing we do is we take studying very seriously. I'm not sure if Ciryl Gane landed a clean strike on me or not, but we were ready defensively for every one of his strikes, and it just felt so amazing. I'm so happy. I got a little distracted because now I'm seeing some highlights.
Yeah, you want to watch it? Yeah, we all want to see it again.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. You know, when you're in there, you're obviously thinking incredibly clear, but you're in this flow state. So it's hard for me to recall everything that actually happened in the fight.
Right.
I can't wait to go home and watch it tonight.
You are a consummate student of the game. I don't know how much of the noise that's out there pre-fight you actually hear, right? But there were a lot of people who suggested that Ciryl Gane was the toughest matchup for you, making your heavyweight debut tougher than Ngannou or Stipe. You didn't necessarily see it that way.
No, I didn't see it that way. I knew that Ciryl was the most incomplete fighter out of all the fighters. I believe that he is the fastest, when it comes to his striking, his footwork. But surprisingly, he didn't use his footwork. He stayed right in the pocket with me. I'm excited. I'm really excited to fight Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
There has never been a fight that means more to me than beating Stipe Miocic. I don't think I've ever fought a GOAT, and people consider him the greatest heavyweight of all time. None of my past champions that I've beat were considered GOATs. So this GOAT versus GOAT, it means the world to me. I'm going to look a lot better in my next fight. I'm going to be lean and mean. I'm going to be fast. I'm going to be well-rehearsed. And I've been training for Stipe for a long time already. And so we're just going to pick up our old notes. We're going to re-refine them. And I'm going to finish Stipe Miocic. I don't come to win. I come to dominate Stipe Miocic. And that's exactly what I am going to do.
Well, breaking news, your finish here tonight against Ciryl Gane, performance of the night. So extra $50K for you. Congratulations on that.
No way.
Yep.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do with that $50K.
Okay.
I have a care project organization.
Yeah.
It gives directly back to people, men and women and children in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Every ounce of that money is going to go right back into the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
That's awesome.
So thank you guys.
That's awesome. This may not have been a comeback in the words of LL Cool J, but it had been 3 years since you had been here.
Yeah.
And some things did happen during those 3 years off. You were training to move up to heavyweight, which you said was your plan. You gave up the title at 205. You had run-ins with the police, including here in Las Vegas. And there were some fans, Bones, that were starting to doubt not when you would come back, but if you would come back at all. Now that you are here, you can quiet those critics. You now have made history as the 8th fighter ever to win titles in 2 different divisions. How much appreciation do you have for this, considering what's happened since the last time you fought?
Yeah, we all have our past, and thank God that he's making me the man that I am today. Me and my family are better than we ever have been. And I just thank God so much for him using me to let other people see that none of us are perfect, and that despite your downfalls, the sky is the limit for those who don't give up, for those who know how to get down on their knees and pray. And I thank God for this platform. It means the world to me.
Johnny, they say the most basic human need is to feel appreciated, and I hope you felt that love from the fan base. The celebrities came out in droves. If you had any questions as to the extent to which you resonate with this fan base, I hope those were answered here as you cement yourself as the true GOAT.
Yeah. The fans gave me so much love tonight.
Bro.
So much love tonight at the weigh-ins and at my autograph signing I did earlier this week. I had a line all the way down the mall, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of them for seeing me for who I am and still loving me. I'm so grateful. They inspire me. Some of the things that my fans have told me, you know, people are very vulnerable with me. They open their heart to me.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be relatable. I'm grateful to rub elbows with people no matter how high or how low. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful to be a man of the people. I'm very grateful for that. And I think they know that. They see that.
Yeah, they do.
And that's why we have such a strong relationship.
How will that inspiration continue to foster your passion and love for the game, considering you got another fight coming up hopefully in July to defend now your new heavyweight championship? Because someone has accomplished as much as you have, and to be considered the greatest of all time, you still have to find motivation to keep doing it. How does that connection to the fans that Jon just mentioned feed into how you prepare?
Well, Stipe Miocic he's quite the competitor. You know, he has a wrestling background. He's a very strong boxer, and he knows how to win a fight. Mm-hmm. Me and my team, we take him very, very seriously. I would recommend him take some time off from the fire department for a while. He's gonna need every ounce of himself to get through this one, and he's not gonna get through it. But I'm telling you, he has my undivided attention. I have no side jobs, but to be the greatest champion that's ever lived. And I mean that with all due respect. I respect him. I love the fact that he serves his community. I consider him a great American. But this is my whole world.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.